Hi, I'm John Johnson. I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas. I'm the owner of this. We're here at the show helping Dave, but I'm the owner of the Kimberly Kamper. This is a camper, spelled with a K, which is their tent camping trailer. And so this trailer I use for going to the mountains. It's very off-road capable. Pull with the power wagon. As I tell folks, it'll go just about anywhere my power wagon will go. At least I'm willing to drive the power wagon. So you can see one of the reasons we like it, it's got one of the best kitchens, if not the best kitchen in camping. So camper comes with 3 burners, high-speed wok burner, regular burners. You've got pantry storage. This camper has a chest refrigerator, 95-liter Snowmaster. Then you've got the prep area, storage here for your utensils, and then additional storage down through here, and then storage obviously here for your long items. And then additionally, it has the pull-out table, which allows you either as a prep area or as a place to eat, or I use it a lot, just sit there and work on my computer when I'm just relaxing. The camper folds down and it starts off with very low and it rolls out and sets up. And one of the big advantages of this camper over a lot of campers is the fact that it has a solid floor for the changing room. Now, if you want to step inside, you can see it's got a queen-size bed, room here that you can either put tables and chairs, or if you wanted to, you could put bunk beds or another bed. And then I've added on here the kids' room, which has room for another queen-size bed or cots or bunk beds. What I do is I use a inflatable queen-size bed and fills that area up. And then to the back, it has the 4x4 ensuite, fancy word for the shower, that sets up, and then the shower itself attaches outside. The trailer's kind of cool because it really does have a lot of nice features. It has diesel heat, diesel hot water, the Webasto hot water heater, which is a continuous hot water heater. It carries 50 gallons of water, so you have enough water to actually take a shower. And then it has a 300 amp hour lithium battery. For me, when I'm using it, that gives me about 4, maybe 5 days of continuous use without having to recharge. I do recharge almost every day using either solar. You can recharge off of your vehicle using an Anderson connector, so if you're transitioning from place to place, or if you have availability, shore power, it plugs up. The advantage is it plugs up with a 15 amp plug, so you don't have to have a 30 amp plug. We've got this configuration we have set up. We have the quick awning set up here. Then we also have the Bedouin awning, which is an add-on, which gives you about 2.5 more feet of awning and the legs that go down. So really grows and makes a really nice base camp area for you to be able to sit out of the sun and out of the wind even. You can I don't have it added on, you can also add on a wall kit that goes all the way around and encloses this area. All the Kimberleys come with an off-road hitch, which is a 360-degree articulating hitch. This is the DO35, which I like. You can also get it with the Hitch, which is also an off-road articulating hitch. Basically the difference is whether it drops on the pin or you back up into it. Both of them are very capable. It's kind of a personal preference. I prefer the DO35, but both of them are equally impressive. The trailer comes with a 90-watt solar panel here on the top, which is good if you want to charge it to keep it up, if it's parked or you're sitting out. I'll be honest with you, if you're camping, it doesn't do any good, because if you're like me, the first thing I do when I go camping is find trees, and in the shade, solar's not going to work very well. That's why I have the portable solar panels, that 25-foot cord, and so I go find the sun. And so if you walk around, you can see that's the ensuite on the back for your shower. Goes on very quickly. And then you've got your outdoor shower, your water input for it. You can, if you have city water, you can pressurize with city water. If not, you fill your tanks and you can go that. It also has the capability to suck out of like a 5-gallon drum, or quite honestly, you can suck out of a stream or a lake if you wanted to. I would bypass the tanks and just use that to shower, obviously, because you may not be as clean, but you could use that to shower, and then you keep your water just for drinking. The question I get asked the most is, how long does it take to set up this trailer? And so to go from and the collapse space, because you look at this and it looks really complex. To go for the trailer, and I'm going to bifurcate it a little bit, not the awnings, but the tent and the front awning is 3 minutes, start to finish. There's basically 6 latches. You flip it out, put in 2 poles, and the tent's up, and then you put in these 2 poles in the spreader and the front set up. At that point, you can go to sleep. Some of the other advantages you've got on this trailer, just technical, if anybody's interested in technical, it's electric to hydraulic to disc brakes, which is unusual in most trailers, because most of the trailers have electric drum brakes. It comes with the heavy arc jockey wheel, which is a good solid one. It's 750 pound or 750 series. So you can actually roll on it without getting afraid of breaking it. And one of the things I like, because I had a different adventure trailer, is when you roll it up, it latches and stays on the tongue. You don't have to store it. My other adventure trailer that I had before, you had to take it off, nice thing, but you then had to find a box to stick it in. You've got storage on the side. You've got, this is called the Aero Pod. This is where I keep all the canvas, my fold-up chairs, a lot of that stuff goes in there. We use the front runner cases because when it flips up, the floor becomes the rack on top of the trailer, and those just fit in. And so you just put one strap on it and it's good to go. When you get where you're going, you set your boxes off, do your flip, and you're set. One of the other advantages of the trailer is it has air suspension. There's a couple of advantages to that. One, it pulls really nicely, so you don't get the bouncy. You set it up, the trailer pulls. Most vehicles, you don't even notice it's there. But then when you get to where you're going, you unhitch, you level front to back using your jockey wheel. And so that gets you, I level here, but I use a Spirit level, get front to back. And then with an onboard compressor, just right to left, you can set this. And so it's the setup on leveling is 30 seconds. And then the only last thing I'd really point out is, because it is a camper trailer, it does not have a built-in porta potty. And so I carry the wrap-on green porta potty, which for me is the best porta potty in the world, because it's a combination between a Seal-A-Meal and a diaper genie. And so it's amazing. You do your thing, minute later, drops out a little package, you throw the package away. For me, it's nice because you don't actually carry anything liquid in your camper when you travel, which would bother me. So for the cooking, the heat is diesel, the water heating is diesel, the cooking is propane. It comes with 2 20-pound or 25-pound, whatever the big tanks are, which is more propane than you'll ever use in your life. It also has a 2,000-watt inverter, so you can run 110. So you can run a toaster, or for my wife, you can run a hairdryer. And so I use it more than anything else to power my battery-operated power tools. So we have that available. So it really has most of the comforts of home.